Welcome to Unforgiven. And the first match is Val Venis vs Steve Blackman.
But I hate the song called We're Going to Ibiza. I want to listen to Straight from the Heart.
Well, that's too bad, Steve Blackman. We're not listening to Straight from the Heart by Dooley. Now listen to We're Going to Ibiza by the Vengaboys, right now, or else Val Venis wins.
Screw this, time for MJ Cole.
That's it. Val Venis wins. The next match is for the European Championship match. D'Lo Brown defends the European title against Mark Henry.
But I do not want to listen Bills. I want to listen to the Slim Shady EP instead.
Well, that's too bad, Mark Henry. Now listen to the Destiny's Child song right now, or else D'Lo Brown retains the European Championship.
Time for you to watch the Eddie Murphy Game Show.
That's it. D'Lo Brown retains the European Championship. The next match is for the Intercontinental Championship match. Jeff Jarrett defends the Intercontinental title against Chyna. Chyna, you force Jeff Jarrett to like Dennis Pop and Max Martin. You're DQ. The next match is the Acolytes versus the Dudley Boys.
Those two are bad. Fucking fuckers, the Acolytes wins.
The next match is for the Women's Championship, McDonald's match. Ivory defends the women's title against Luna.
You now got the £1 million question right. So that means Ivory retains the Women's Championship.
The next match is for the WWF Tag Team Championships match. The New Age Outlaws defends the WWF Tag titles against Edge and Christian.
You got some DJ events September 1999 to do with the MCCKP. Now, the New Age Outlaws retains the WWF Tag Team Championships.
The next match is a Hardcore Championship bridge match. Al Snow defends the Hardcore title against the Big Boss Man.
Why do I have to climb on the bridge? It's hard.
Well, too bad, the Big Boss Man. You have to climb on the bridge. Now climb, or Al Snow will retain his Hardcore Championship.
I will Al Snow to the Dancing in the Club.
That's it. Al Snow retains the Hardcore Championship. The next match is X-Pac versus Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho, you force X-Pac to like Britney Spears. You're now DQ.
It's time for the main event, and it's for the WWF Championship match. I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin, the referee. Triple H versus The Big Show, Kane, Mankind, The Rock, and the British Bulldog. You got Jason J. Brown. So now Triple H becomes the new WWF champion.
Welcome to No Mercy. And the first match is The Godfather versus Mideon.
But I don't want to listen to the rumors. I want to listen to Little More instead.
Too bad, Mideon. We are not listening to Little More by Susie Q. Now listen to Bailamos by Enrique Iglesias, or it's The Godfather to win.
Time for the man with Richard.
That's it. The Godfather wins. The next match is for the Women's Championship match. Ivory defends the women's title against the Fabulous Moolah.
Ivory, you are today's winner on Tipping Point. So, the Fabulous Moolah becomes the new women's champion.
The next match is the Hollies versus the New Age Outlaws. The New Age Outlaws. You force the Hollies to listen to a bit of sheer music. You're now DQ. The next match is The Rock versus the British Bulldog. But I don't want to listen to Sway. I want to listen to As Long As You Love Me instead. Too bad, the British Bulldog. We're not listening to As Long As You Love Me by the Backstreet Boys. Now listen to Sway by Shaft, or it's The Rock wins. Time for £8,000 wrong answer sound effect. That's it. The Rock wins. The next match is for the Intercontinental Championship, Great Granny's House match. Jeff Jarrett defends the Intercontinental title against Chyna.
That's right. Mae Young and the Fabulous Moolah cost you the match by playing U66. So, Chyna becomes the new Intercontinental champion.
The next match is Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys.
You got the Big Show's theme song on the radio. So now the Hardy Boys wins.
The next match is Mankind vs. Val Venis.
You've got Mike Rothcuttler playing DJ Mix on now. So, Val Venis wins.
The next match is Kane vs. X-Pac, Bradshaw, and Farouk. What did all three call the baby Antonio and Ricardo stupid on October 1999 on Mayday Hospital? That's it. X-Pac wins. It's time for the main event. And it's for the WWF Championship, £1 million match. Triple H defends the WWF title against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You got the 10,000 jackpot counter. Now, Triple H retains the WWF Championship.
Welcome to Survivor Series. And the first match is D'Lo Brown, The Godfather, Mosh, and Thrasher versus the Acolyte and the Dudley Boys.
But we don't want to listen to some Babyface. We want to listen to some Richard Stannard instead.
Well, it's too bad. The Acolytes and the Dudley Boys. Now listen to some baby faces, or it's the team face will win.
Time for Everybody on the Ground from the SmackDown's theme song.
That's it. D'Lo Brown, The Godfather, and the Headbangers wins. The next match is Sean Stasiak versus Kurt Angle.
You've got some like baby cryings. So Kurt Angle wins.
The next match is Gangrel, Mark Henry, Val Venis, and Steve Blackman versus the British Bulldog and the Mean Street Posses. But we don't want to listen to Blue, we want to listen to Baby one more time instead. Too bad, the British Bulldog and the Mean Street Posses. We are not listening to Baby one more time by T. Spears. Now listen to Blue by Eiffel 65, or it's Gangrel, Mark Henry, Val Venis, and Steve Blackman will win this match. Enough. Time for Drew McIntyre. That's it. Gangrel, Steve Blackman, Val Venis, and Mark Henry wins. The next match is Kane vs. X-Pac. X-Pac. You force Kane to like Rami. You are now DQ. The next match is Fabulous Mola, Mae Young, Debru, and Tori vs. Jacqueline, Luna, Terry Runnels, and Luna.
But we don't listen to Momania. We want to listen to If You Wanna Dance instead.
Well, that's too bad, heel girls. We are not listening to If You Wanna Dance by Nobody's Angel. Now listen to Mamma Mia by ABBA, or else Team Face Girls will win.
Time for Girl Power.
That's it. Tori, Mae Young, the Fabulous Mola, and Deborah wins. The next match is The Big Show versus The Big Boss Man, Prince Albert, Viscera, and Midian.
But we don't want to listen to Larger Than Life. We want to listen to Pure Silk, The New Dimension instead.
Well, it's too bad. Well, it's too bad. The heels. Now shut up, or it's The Big Show to win.
Alright, it's MCDT time!
That's it. The Big Show wins. The next match is for the Intercontinental Championship match. Chinna defends the Intercontinental title against Chris Jericho. But I do not want to listen to Lift Me Up. I want to listen to I Will Be There instead. Too bad, Chris Jericho. We're listening to Lift Me Up by Jerry Halliwell. Now listen, or else Chinna retains the Intercontinental Championship. That's it. Chinna retains the Intercontinental Championship. The next match is the Hollies and the Too Cool vs. Edge, Christian, and the Hardy Boys.
No, I don't want to listen to Rewind. We want to listen to Tearing Up My Heart instead.
Well, that's too bad, the Hardys, Edge, and Christian. Now listen to Rewind by Artful Dodger right now, before the Hollies and Too Cool to win this music.
Guys, let's do Max Martin.
That's it. The Hollies and Too Cool wins. The next match is for the WWF Tag Team Championships match. The New Age Outlaws defends the WWF Tag titles against Mankind and Al Snow.
You just got nailed by Faye. Now, the New Age Outlaws retains the WWF Tag Team Championships. It's time for the main event. And it's for the WWF Championship match. I'm Vince McMahon, the referee. Triple H defends the WWF title against The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin's replacement, The Big Show.
But I don't want to listen to Genie in a Bottle. I want to listen to Keep On Moving instead.
Too bad, Triple H. Now stop, or else the Big Show becomes the new WWF champion.
Time for Millionaire.
That's it. The Big Show becomes the new WWF champion.
Welcome to Armageddon. And the first match is Steve Blackman versus Kurt Angle.
I knew I loved you by Savage Garden. That's it. Kurt Angle wins.
The next match is for the Women's Championship wannabe match. I'm Mae Young and the fabulous Moolah, the referee. Ivory defends the women's title against Miss Kitty, Jacqueline, and Baby. What did Miss Kitty, Jacqueline, and Baby play the song called Soap in the Air? That's it. Miss Kitty becomes the new women's champion.
The next match is the Hollies versus Ricochet and Viscera.
But I hate the song called I Have a Dream. I want to listen to Bobby Cohen instead.
It's too late for that, Ricochet and Viscera. We are not listening to Body Killin' by Vincent J. Elvis. Now listen to I Have a Dream by Westlife, the Christmas number 1 of 1999, or it's Hardcore Holly and Crash wins.
Get prepared for the Golden Lady Antonio in November 1999.
That's it. The Hollies wins. The next match is for the European Championship match. The British Bulldog defends the European title against Val Venis and D'Lo Brown. But I don't want to listen to the Millennium Prayer. I want to listen to What I Want Is What I've Got instead. Well, it's too bad, the British Bulldog. We're listening to the Millennium Prayer from Cliff Richard. Now, listen to the Christmas Gospel song now, before Val Venis will become the new European champion. Okay then, time for Christmas Garage. That's it. Val Venis becomes the new European champion. The next match is a head-to-head match. Kane versus X-Pac.
In this round, you're each going to be asked 3 questions alternately. In your question, you can choose to answer, you can pass it to your opponent. Give me a correct answer, you put the counter into the machine. Give me a wrong answer, your opponent puts the counter into the machine. Whoever has the most money at the end of this round will be today's winner.
Why the heck is Tracy called the name called Brooke now? I want to call him Billy.
Too bad, X-Pac. We are calling as Brooke Nile. Now stop, or else Kane wins and you see what happens.
Ulrich, it's black! Ulrich, it's black! Out for 30 minutes before the man with a red shirt!
You are today's winner.
I agree, Kane wins. The next match is for the Intercontinental Championship match. Chino defends the Intercontinental title against Chris Jericho.
You got the first question wrong on the Millionaire game. That's it. Chris Jericho becomes the new Intercontinental Champion.
The next match is for the WWF Tag Team Championships match. The New Age Outlaws defends the WWF Tag titles against The Rock and Mankind. The New Age Outlaws. You forced The Rock and Mankind to like some NSYNC. You are now DQ. The next match is for the WWF Championship match. The Big Show defends the WWF title against the Big Boss Man.
But I don't want to listen to Crazy. I want to listen to Donovan Bad Boy Smith UK Garage Mix instead.
Well, that's too bad, the Big Boss Man. We're listening to Crazy by Britney Spears. Now listen to it, or else the Big Show retains the WWF Championship. That's it. The Big Show retains the WWF Championship. It's time for the main event. And it's A and AMP. W match. Triple H versus Vince McMahon.
So, Stephanie McMahon betrayed you, right? Now, Triple H wins.